Good morning, everybody. This morning I woke up and I seen three disturbing things. Just started off early this morning. Scanning through Facebook, and I seen three black individuals. And one thing about me, I hate talking against my own kind. I really do. But this needs to stop. I see so many people trying to steal my ideas, trying to steal my ideology, trying to do things in a perspective that still is detrimental to the black community. Period. I don't understand why people don't understand history, that when you keep on taking your problems to the same people that oppress you in the first place, and you still expect them to fix it. I'm not going to even call no name, because I don't even like doing that. But I hate hearing what these kids want. What their kids want. How you know? Especially when you're not really building the tools and the community in the street in order for kids to grow up in a strong environment. These kids are doing things that they see, that is offered, and that's the only thing they got going on in the community. All those other things that people consider to be something of glory and achievement by working for someone else, by getting a government job, still working for someone else. Communities still filled with homelessness, poverty, people working barely making a living. And you sit on your platforms and you get your little money from them same people that you're skipping and dancing for, and claiming you're doing a hell of a job trying to change the environment. You think any person that's over you, that understands the truth about what's really going on, will actually give you the tools and the accolades in order for you to accomplish something that they've been fearing most of their life? How many leaders have to die? How many leaders have to be assassinated? How many leaders just mysteriously disappeared trying to do the one thing that we've been trying to do for thousands of years? Obtain our freedom. We got everything else taken from us, stolen from us, our history, our culture, and no matter how much you can remind anybody about who we are, but you can't teach them about what we did without having a basic understanding on where to start. There's a lot of brothers out here that want to see unity, that want to see us come together. But the problem is that you got people that don't want to work with you. I woke up and heard 2, 4, 5 black people speaking against another black person. Even all the black people that talking about Cardi B, Papoose, Clarissa, all these things black people got to say against each other, but still in the same mind frame and situation. The same video I just showed the other day about Malcolm X about token blacks. Y'all not a threat. They don't mind y'all token blacks because y'all ain't got nothing but one ambition: money, accolade, being recognized for something that you ain't really doing nothing and not building anything. Just a bunch of hot air. Same hot air they blow in church. Oh, Jesus gonna come, and I'm waiting on somebody to come save the situation. But during all that time, did God allow our community become so poorly educated, poor morals, poor values. Allow TikTok to raise your kids and Cocomelon and all them dumbass shit that you think gonna really educate. It's stupid. The same traditional going back and forth doing the same thing is insane. And I'm so tired of people, I got the solution. Oh, I'm militant. You damn right I'm militant. I done studied this shit. And y'all sitting here, oh, TAP, United Way, every one of them get federal money. Why they throwing you bones? Just to keep quiet, just to control the masses, just to feel like everybody, we doing something. Ain't doing shit though. What's changed? You know, give you a paw. They know how to shut your ass up. They give you what you think you need. And then just like the politician talking about, you know, reparations for Gainesboro, the people that was in Gainesboro. Shit, why just for Gainesboro? I mean, since that particular time and now people done been so displaced. I mean, everybody should be reparated. But that's not, you know, that's monetary. If you give a nigga some money, they gonna spend it all anyway. Trying to compete, trying to get with the Joneses. I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. Ain't gonna do shit with it but spend it, and they know it. We don't have the mind frame or the community or the understanding to get back what we once was. United. We ain't got to agree with everything, but we still know what the main goal was. Being as one. I've been trying to do that since I've been in Rome, though, really, to be honest with you. And I done came, oh, you don't know what you doing. The only I say disability, I'm not from here. I know I'm not. I ain't go to school. I ain't go to school here. I ain't growed up here. So that's my disadvantage because I don't really know nobody. But that don't mean in my heart because I done seen things a lot. It's not about, it's about mind frame. It's about how you think. You know, you got to know how they think. How you gonna defeat the enemy if you don't even know who the enemy is? You know, y'all want to be too integrated. It's not about black and white. It's about getting your black, especially black, need to get their minds together. We need to get our shit together. They straight. Big houses, 1,000 acres of land. They got this in the mountain everywhere. I mean, I done seen it. So compared to even the little houses a black person got in the hood, ain't nothing compared to what communities that they got outside. They little towns and townships. And Roanoke is larger than a lot of other towns, but it's not really a major city. But at the same time, this place right here can be an Eden if people know what to do and how to do it. So I guess my advantage was because I don't really chase money like that no more. Then been and had it. I got, you know, I'm straight though. That's not my goal though. My goal is to bring us together and organize something for our young people to have and to look up to. and to structure it around that we can have something to offer them when they get out of school. Something that can make them independent. Something that can make them be the men that we was in the past. And not up under the thumb, up under the same tyranny that we've been under. And being dictated by the same token ass niggas that keep the masses quiet for their gain. You can't win like that. There's no winning until everybody is winning. Yes, you dealing with mental health because it's fucked up. Being a king, being royal, and still got to kiss ass to make it. Sitting here on land that belongs to our ancestors and us included, and we paying somebody else to live on our own land. You have people that, oh, that's just what it is, and when it ain't. Everything you learn from a Caucasian, Americanized standpoint. And if anybody ever tell you what a capitalist country is, capitalism meaning that everything is for sale, including you. Bought and paid for. And that's the same story they said when Jesus died that he bought and paid for. Logically, it don't even make sense. Every individual should be accountable for their own sin, their own actions, their own decisions. There's no devil making you do anything but yourself. Change the narrative. You can't bring unity unless we all work together. And this is not saying anything against anybody, but the division is the problem that needs to stop. Any major television program, any movie, any documentary that I seen is a false narrative to protect the same enemy that's been protected for years. There's only one solution against one common enemy. And working as one is the only solution. We have to learn how to become self-sufficient and not codependent. And we have to learn how to understand to allow our brothers and sisters to rise as we will. Because rising together make us a stronger unit, stronger community, a stronger people. We was never weak. Stop dancing to the same tune these devils that have been putting in our face for longer. Because you got to remember, they know you better than you know yourself. They know who we are. How you think how easily for them to manipulate us, to keep us in this mind frame, and to give people or them token niggas exactly what they want so they can be quiet. And when some people get tired of the situation and try to tell people what's really going on, they come missing. They die. You don't hear the full message. You only hear what they want you to hear. We can sit here and tell sad stories all day long about the black people that have lost their lives trying to help black people. Y'all need to go back and listen to Martin Luther King messages. Because knowing self is knowing who you are individually in your heart, who God made you to be. Remember, not just who we are as a past, as far as Yamasee, Wichita, and those particular labels. God got a spirit of memories inside of you. Know who you are and what you are here to do. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out of my chest early this morning because one thing I hate is disillusions. You know, back, people claim, and it's sad. I try to come here and help anybody I possibly can to try to help do one thing, and that's to better our community. But nobody don't want that. They just want fame and recognition and get them a little plaque. They saying they done something. Why nothing changed in the community? Why the same strings is being pulled? Anyway, peace out. May God bless.